4:14, 12:31 a.m. Getting ready to go to bed. Day after the holiday, 4:13. Told the girl at Twin Peaks that today was a holy day, 4:13. She goes, indeed. Those girls are pretty good. They never say anything bad or negative, and they get a lot of tips. They make a lot of money. Walk around naked, halfway naked, and they get, well, they know how to flirt with the guys and make the money. Anyway, Merrill Lynch, you're no different than everybody else. You need to forfeit your license to exist in America. Hand me $1 trillion. Get on your knees and beg. You flunk out of kindergarten equivalence. You disrespect my ownership of the company. You're a fucking scum. You don't reply. I think that's your answer. You admit you're scum because you don't reply. You admit you're murderers and identity thieves and frauds because you don't reply. The courthouse, the judges, police, they're all paid off, whatever. Payne Weber Smith Barney. They killed my mom, my dad. My mom got paid off to go along with it. She was a goddamn idiot. Guy who lived the life of my dad after my college was a fucking lying idiot. Gosh, a fucking jacking idiot. So all you stockbroker companies, you owe me $1 trillion each, you know that. Your board of directors on down from to the chairman and everybody else below since 1978 is a subject of this issue. So when I started having interactions when I was 16 years old in 1978. The highest hedge fund paycheck in America. That's the benchmark for my minimum wage. Paycheck precedent, business license precedent. Precedent of liars and frauds and gossips and fucking scum and lookalikes and identity thieves and no credibility anywhere. Not with the law that enforces the bullshit, the courthouse, the Kansas Topeka license office. Not with Purdue, the finance Llewellyn guy. You know what, Oklahoma State Engineering? I have to get paid $1 million a second to do those equations. I have to get paid $1 million a second no matter what I do. The Nazi disrespect by these doctors in the mental hospitals and nurses and social workers. And it's not acceptable. I'm a Crawford. I'm from here. I'm from Johnson County, Kansas, Kansas City Metro, Overland Park, Olathe now. My dad was born on the Missouri side, lived in Kansas City, Missouri, and moved to, when I was born, they lived in Prairie Village, and then when I was in kindergarten, they moved to Overland Park. I don't know what's been going on. I think that when I turned 16, my dad was murdered. Maybe the Jewish neighbors were part of it. Their big, tall Scott T guy was parking his car in Dad's garage, driveway. Dad took it and backed it down to the bottom of the street a couple of times. Cousin Randy used to drive through the yard. They called it farming, the yard. They used to go moon cars on Row Avenue, show their butts so the cars drive by. I don't know. I never did that. I never had any major issues with anybody in the neighborhood when I was growing up. We were neighbors, and I was classmates. One guy from kindergarten through high school. And he was never buddies. We were never buddies. We never had any problems. Something was not right though. When that one kid started parking his car in Dad's garage, and Howard started driving his car through our yard to unload his stuff for his pool parties, then that became a blatant issue of disrespect. I guess they were complaining that he didn't water the grass. That little 1 foot of grass between the driveway and their yard wasn't good enough. He didn't spend enough money watering. I don't know. They were all hyped up on all their cars. They all had brand new cars. Good. That was nice. I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. And those 16-year-old kids got cars, you know. Everybody's pretty impressed. You know, they got a Trans Am or whatever. We didn't have nice cars. Dad didn't believe in buying fancy cars. They're not a good investment. And, you know, I don't know. Some things about Dad didn't make a whole lot of sense, but, you know, they could use their cars as a business expense tax write-off and legally working, you know, I do the same damn thing. I don't know, Dad never, I don't know what he fucking, I don't know what he fucking, there's a lawyer. The law's the law. Owner's an owner. Stock owners on the company. You know, he kept on fucking beating that into me, you know, well, I own stock and they're fucking me over. Throwing me in jail. Told me it don't matter. Oh, they're, you know. Doesn't mean you get a paycheck or a license. You're no different than everybody else. They owe me $5 billion a paycheck. I think they murdered my dad when I was 16. I don't know. Some of those people are not right. Some of these quill people, I don't know. I don't know if they, most of them are dead. Gossip is a, I don't know, a mechanical engineer killed my dad, and that's Jay. He kept on saying Dad's his friend, you know, the guy who lived his life. But he was such a fucking lunatic saying there's two Jays, he has lookalikes. And all of his gossip stories didn't add up. I don't know what the fuck that idiot. He should have just, stock owner's a stock owner. Well, you're an idiot. You don't even understand the stock owners on the company. What's wrong with you? You're crazy. Well, I own stock, idiot. And it's being disrespected. And these teachers that Purdue ought to be arrested. Well, that just proves Purdue's a stupid school, a dumbass school. Self-proclaimed top school. Well, I do have a lot of shit about Purdue. I'll say a lot of shit about Purdue. And engineering and everything else. You know, I can't tolerate this shit from anybody. You're no different than anybody else. Say it don't matter, you're a flunk out of kindergarten. When you're in a room full of enemies, they'll say, well, you know, when you're in a room full of enemies, you'll lose no matter what, right? Smartest man in the room when you're in a room full of enemies. They'll do anything they can get away with, but when they're out in the public eye, maybe they'll try to make themselves look good and make up stories and lies to justify themselves and turn it around and make them look like heroes. Courthouse fucking punks. That's all a bunch of shit. They owe me $1 trillion. Hand me the fucking money, punks.